Hey everyone, welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. This is going to be the beginning of day 300 of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes day by day. Today is with yesterday, or 2 days ago, whenever it was. We're going to take you through who I'm up against. We're going to start with, this is my oldest free to play account, the original, whatever you want to call it. Jump in here, see who we have, and then we'll go over and switch to the other ones. We have Gypsy, a pit fighter. Let's see how his account looks. Okay. Another 8 mil guy. Another 8 mil. Keep in mind, this is carbonite. This is not rhodium. This is not bronzium. This is carbonite. Carbonite with somebody that's 8 million GP with fully done, fully Zeta, Jedi Master Luke, Gas, Vader, CLS, Revan, Darth Revan, RJT, Peanut, Boba. So you can tell right off the get-go they've got Executor, Luke. So it looks like they're well on their way to. Just from what I can see on this screen, looks like they're headed to Rebel Leia next, because they have Luke, so they can go do that very easily. Malik may not be too far away from Leviathan also. Poppy's a little low. Fives. Yeah, they're getting closer to Jabba because they need Jabba I think they need Han at 8. Starkiller, Mara, Jedi Anakin, another finalizer person. So they have, did I miss Vader? Yeah. So they've got Executor, obviously. Can tell. Yeah, this is just, I can't tell if this was somebody who bought Starkiller. Wouldn't it surprise me if this was somebody who bought the Starkiller bundle. Would not surprise me if this was somebody that bought the Shadows of the Empire. And obviously they have more Zetas than me, because you can, I mean, I don't even have this many Zetas available for me. So this is somebody that's been playing for a little bit. So they've been playing probably a lot longer than me, if I had to guess, you know, but so I don't think they did not buy, I don't think they've bought the First Order, any of the First Order packs, but they could have bought the Shadows. No, they didn't, because Ezra's here too, so they didn't buy the Shadows of the Empire. They could have bought the, I mean, I would, but Lando here at 5, so. But yeah, absolutely smash. Can tell they've got Executor. How do I know? This guy, this guy, this guy. This. Yeah, they've got Executor, I can tell. They don't have it. Wow. They don't have it. They don't actually have it yet. But, you know, they've got Negotiator, they've got Chimera, they've got Malevolence. And to me, their ship's read, I'm ready for Executor, Bomber, Cad Bane, TIE Fighter, IG, Razor Crest. Yeah, they're just waiting for the event to come back around, but they don't actually have it. What do we have on defense? You guys know what this account has? This account has, it has a CLS. The CLS team we have on defense here, which is nothing. They're just going to be able to walk through it. Why? Because we're 2 million, or like 2.5 million. They're not. Then we have this Shadows team, which is going to get, which they're going to be able to walk through with anything with the. Then we have the Geos on the back line here, and then we have, of course, we have our executrix with our bounty hunters over there. So yeah, we're gonna get absolutely annihilated. Anyway, let's go check another account. We'll see. Here we are on the Hyperlight account, or we did end up losing last time, but this time we're facing Willinsby. Let's look at the account. All right, not too bad. 3.6. This is definitely somebody that I would expect to be in Carbonite. If you have a GL and you're in Carbonite, like the people that we saw a few days ago, if you're like the guy that we just saw on the other account that's about to have Executor and he already has JML, you shouldn't be here. As far as I'm concerned, Carbonite should be people that are working on their account. You see that this guy, he's obviously, he might be toying with Executor with Bosk and Vader there, but he's just building his account. He's got Geo, he's got the Savage Omicron, obviously he's got the Qui-Gon Omicron. So he's got Revan, who I don't even have. He's working. I think where's Han? Yeah, looks like he's working on a CLS team. Not sure how much he's working on, but he has the trio. I don't know that he has. He obviously is not close to having 3PO, and so he might. So he looks like he might have maybe a 4-piece. No, he has a 3-piece because there's not even a Chewie, a 3PO, a Chewie anywhere around. It looks like he may have hyperdriven. Looks like he definitely hyperdrove this account. Because I thought you had Sharut. I don't know why you would. I thought he would have Sharut more time, but this definitely. It's been a while since I hyperdrove my account because I did it like probably March or April of last year when I drove my Hyperlight account. But this guy looked like he could be. He's got the beginning of CLS team. It'll definitely do work for him, but it's not going to be great. He's got a Rex Zeta, which I guess he can make work, maybe, with his Phoenix where they are. That doesn't make any sense that he would have this Zeta this early and that his Phoenix would still be way down here, but okay. He has an interesting Jedi team here with Juhani. Juhani, does he have? Okay, so what he did was he went and got Darth Revan, but it looks like he's maybe in the beginning stages of getting Jedi Revan, which is okay. I probably wouldn't have done it that way, but that's just me because I'm like, let's do it at the same time. Definitely looks like he's working on a Sith. He's got the Triumvirate. He's working on Triumvirate. He's got Trey. He's getting Nihilus. Looks like he's about to go after Scion after he gets Nihilus done. So definitely a very formidable Sith team. Can already do work, a lot of work. I'm guessing in this Sith assault battle. Smugglers, he's got. We talked about how he went for Revan. So obviously he's got Candrass. Does he have? I'm trying to remember. I don't even know what Karth is. I thought Karth was a smuggler, but maybe he's not. Scoundrel. But he's got he's got he's definitely got a. If we look at bounty hunters, that'd be interesting to look at. But Rogue One, he's got he's got a baseline Rogue One. It's nothing that anybody's going to be scared of. Phoenix, we already looked at that. Nothing there's going to be scared of there. Troopers are barely existent. He's got a core 4 here. He's got 4, and then Stark is way down here, which is like. So he does have a trooper team. They're just a little behind. But that's fine. He can do it whatever he wants. Hog Cartel, wasn't really expecting to see a whole lot there. Let's look at his Empire. He's got Vader. This is all 3 is fine. The leadership here is fine. This is obviously Emperor's Trap, which is arguably the best Zeta in the game. Is it Emperor's Trap? Please tell me it is. Yeah. It's Emperor's Trap. So yeah, good Zeta there. He's got Mara. He's getting Mara. He's obviously getting ready to put together Empire team. Here in a little bit. This guy's got a solid account. I've got no complaints with it. Because I like looking at smaller accounts that are like sort of in the direction that he's going. Now, obviously, he's got a little bit more GP than I do. He's probably been playing the game a little bit longer. He did not, and you could tell he's not bought any Lightspeed packs, which I've got no problem with at all. Obviously, there's some good and some bad that comes with it, but as far as value. The amount of value I got out of spending $10, I don't think anybody's going to look down if you spent. Obviously, if I could go back and look at my own and redo my own Hyperlight account, I would not have bought Rey and Kylo, but because I just think that was a little overkill, and I'm not going for them anytime soon as it is. But you look at this bounty hunter team. He's getting ready he's putting together a solid bounty hunter team here. And see, he's probably in the beginning stages of going for Executor, which, mad props. You went here because he's gonna need Greedo obviously for Jabba eventually. So why not go ahead and knock it out? But everybody up there, with the exception of Django, maybe he just likes Django in favor. And I think that Django is really good. But if you're going for Executor, Django's not exactly somebody you need. I'm just looking at bad. It's weird that he has a record that high, but okay. Clones, he's got, I think this guy definitely went and got, or it looks like he bought a hyperdrive account. I don't know, because I don't remember what you get in a hyperdrive account, but I don't know, but I'm just glad that this is a guy who's like, under 3 million GP. He's not sticking around in Carbonite because he has a GL. But other than that, if he would have had a GL, or if he would have had like a done gas team and a Malik and a Revan and a just totally pimped out Sith team, then I would have been like. But anyway, let's pause and we'll look at another one here in a second. And now we're on the day-by-day account. This is the account that I ended up beating the guy with the 2 GLs who just didn't play, even though he's in Carbonite 2. So let's have a look and see who we're up against this time. We're up against the Zero Rook. Let's look at his account. Another guy who's like way high up. But this guy, no GLs. But he does have, just look at the CLS, 3PO, Chewie, Han, C3PO and Chewie, very, very respectable squad. Then you've got a Revan, a Mace, Hermit Yoda, General Kenobi, Padme, Wampa Omicron, Shakti, Yoda with Bo Zetas. Just, I mean, this guy, I feel has built. I mean, this guy. If we just look at, we know that he's got a solid CLS team. If we come down here and we look at his troopers, not great troopers. So obviously he's probably built his account around bounty hunters for that particular assault battle. Not great bounty hunters, so obviously no executor, which is okay. We can deal with that right off the bat. If we come down here and we go to Jedi, we don't. There's no Jedi Knight Luke, but as far as Jedi, he's got he's got a respect. He's got 10 very respectable Jedi. He's got Juhani with Nomicron. He's got Jolie with a Zeta. He's got Qui-Gon with nothing. He has Phoenix, but they're not done by any chance. So there's nothing there. There's nothing there. His Phoenix is, they're done, but they're nothing. Rebels we already talked about with the CLS. Other than that, he's got no investment in any rebels. Basically, he's got no resistance. This guy is obviously not a guy who bought Lightspeed bundles, which I don't have a problem with. Malik is interesting to have Malik, a very, very respected, got the Sith Triumvirate done. He's got a lot of Sith, but not a whole lot of gear investment at all. Got this, he's able to do work in the. It looks like this could be a really good Sith team that I'm not gonna be able to deal with. Obviously, he's got this Grievous Destroys team with a Territory War Omicron, which is fine. He's even got Geos with the Poggle Omicron, of course. But this is. I mean, guys, I don't. Like, I think if I would have been playing this game for 6 months longer in both directions, there's no way I would have bought any of the Lightspeed bundles. But this guy has obviously. I mean, this guy, I think, just looking at it, this guy has been a guy who's been playing for 2 years. I would say he's not. It's interesting that you can tell that he's that he doesn't have a GL, but he's obviously got troopers. He's obviously got a good Jedi team. He's got CLS. He's got Wampa. He's got Grievous Droids. So this is, in a year, this will be. My account will look, obviously all three of the accounts will look very similar to this. Obviously they'll all have executor, but they'll look very similar to this, to where we have a Jedi team, to where we have Phoenix team, to where we have CLS team, to where we have Sith team. I mean, because that's I'm not we have our GL team. One thing I do want to look at that I totally neglected to look at is, does this guy have any interest in the Inquisitor? In the Inquisitor, they're 85. He's probably in work on them. I'm not surprised that he's in work on them. It makes sense that he would. But if you're looking for, okay, what can I expect with these accounts, these accounts that you should keep showing me to look like this. This is what, I mean, you can, I mean, I don't know if we'll get to gas this year, but I mean, The Revan's probably because I didn't want to get a working Sith team up for that assault battle. So like I said, for all of you who've been missing out, this is where I'm going. I'm going to probably exclusively build Conquest, Proving Ground, and Assault teams this year. So, if you're wondering, that's where I'm going. There's no big mystery. And then after that, we'll look at where. Then as we get teams done, we'll be like, okay, this is what's going to happen now, and we'll move on. But that's what's happening. But anyway, I'm not under any. If I beat this guy, it's just going to be like because he didn't play like the other guy. But other than that, don't really expect to have a chance. Anyway, we've been back in a couple hours with the day, and then I'll see you then. Welcome back to our continuation of day 300, where we jump into the account now. Hope everything's going good for you. Can actually... Alright, so the farm today is, we're still working on CD. I called her KD yesterday, but it's CD Cardoon. I thought it was K, but it's actually Cardoon, but they call her Cara, so I'm going to go Cara, even though it sounds like a C, but it's actually a K. Can we get some more Cara shards, please? Is that something that we can make happen? Not really. It's gonna be. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping we're done with this week, because at this point I'm just like, let's just get done with it. Can we just be done? Can we just move on with our lives? I mean seriously. If you're gonna farm this, just farm it early and get it over. I mean, that's because or else you're just gonna sit here and you'll be like banging your head against this whole thing. And the thing is, we're so close. We need to get these. We need to get this in here. I need to farm this. I should probably. We need to farm the crap out of this. We need to farm these for probably... I'd like to be able to say 10 days, but I just got... You saw, I'm just like... 3. I mean... The drop rates are on they're not bad. They're abysmal. They aspire to bad. And if I had 30 more of these, I'd buy this. Maybe I can try to hold on and get it for tomorrow. But yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. I mean, and the thing is, I need Cad Bane. We're gonna need him for the fleet in order to make the fleet work well. I mean, these guys will be done. I may not even finish too. If I can get Car out there, I'm just like, can you get off my screen, because I need to move on and work on other things at this point. I'm just like, okay, can we move on? Can I move on to something else? That's where I am. I mean, I'm just... But you know what? I have something to talk to you folks about soon. Anyway, what did I say last night? If you want me to do the farms coming up, because soon we're going to be to the place where we do the BAM farm, the Thrawn farm, and as much of the Chimera farm as we can. If you want me to do that on one day, we can knock it out on one day. If you want me to do it on one day here, one day there, let me know. Or if you don't even want to see it, because I know a lot of you have done it before. But, you know, I'm sure there's at least a few people that have never seen it before. And if you've never done it before, I want to give you the chance, if you're so inclined, to maybe see, okay, you know, this is something I've never really dealt with, but I know it's a possibility of something that I may have to deal with at some point. So if that's you and you want to see it, let me know. If not, just say, doesn't matter, buddy. Doesn't matter, we can take it or leave it either way. Can we level up a ship today? Can we put an ability on a ship? That'd be great if we could. It's nothing, but it's something. Something we're going to need. It's just not really a priority. What else do we got? We got to do a ship. We got to do mods for the squads and the people and everything. I feel like I need to start farming everything because I'm seeing holes in mods a lot. So I'm just gonna start farming up some because that seems like a really good idea. What else do we have? We need I think I actually have raid rewards to use today. That's good. Can check it out, see if we got raid rewards. I'm pretty sure we did. I don't know why we wouldn't have raid rewards. Here we don't need anything. Here, do we have anything spin here? I don't really care about resistance fighter, tie, whatever that might as well be. Now let's check the guild currency situation. So we do have guild currency. We have a good number. Let's see what do we need. I think we need. We don't need those. We don't need those. We're good on those. We're good on those. Gonna need those for the Ewoks, of course. Gonna need those for Ewoks. Can pick that up. Anything else? Need to start picking some of these up. Because we know we will need them in the future. Then we need, what else do we need? We need, go down to the tier 2 stuff. Into the token 2. What do we need in here? It says we don't need this for, it says we need it for Chewie. So let's go and pick it up for Chewie. Also for Chewie, for Han, for whoever, for Han. We have 50 of those. Probably a good idea to pick them up because there's some for Han and the troopers. We're just starting to fill up holes, and I know that I'm not going to get all the way there this week, but it's like this is stuff we're going to need for the future. So let's go ahead and start. We'll start stockpiling it now, of course, and then when we need it, it'll be here because we would have already bought it. But we spent a lot of it, and we're already done. So we don't need any. Let's see if we need anything here. I can't believe I don't need any of those at all. I'm going to go ahead and pick them up anyway, just in case. anything that looks like we're low on, even though we says we don't necessarily need it, we're gonna play it safe and, you know, pick up some stuff. And then, no, I think I used it all right. That was all get to, right? Yeah. All right. That'll be fine. But yeah, we want to go ahead and pick up as much stuff as as possible for the future, just to kind of go ahead and plan ahead and be like, you know what? I'm not sure that we're going to need this, but I'd rather have it on hand than not have it and need it and kind of really slow down the process because we, you know, we just ended up doing whatever. I don't know what happened here. Oh, we got it. Anything else we need? I don't think so. I mean, we don't. You know what? We kind of need to start preparing a little bit for the raid, for the Jedi raid, and I don't know who is gonna be there, but let's kind of just start picking up some, I don't know, ancillary Jedi where we can, just to make it a little bit easier on ourselves going forward. And then, you know, we'll worry about whatever happens on the other side when we get there. But that's going to be just about to do it for tonight. We didn't, you know, we got, I could put that gold ball thing on the finished coil, but it's like, don't even really want to right now because I mean, I'm just get him off the screen. I don't want to really look at him or worry about him or whatever anymore. No, we're still 3 or 4 days away from Kara. And then after we do that, we'll go and get Bam, and then we'll head towards 3PO, and that'll be good. That'll be good when we start that 3PO journey, because that means I'm gonna have to, you know, we'll have to. There's 2 here. It's Wicket and Nisa. I mean, and then, you know. And then I don't even want to worry about 3PO and Chewie until afterwards. Yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, leave me a comment. Tell me whatever. If you didn't, you know. But thumbs up, all that fun stuff. Tell your friends. Till then, we'll see you tomorrow for day 101 after the break video. Have a good one. Bye. Hold the line.